What's up, everyone, and welcome back. It's Forgotten Circus. Guess what day it is? Acolyte Tuesdays. Yay! So I thought this was I lost track. I thought this was the last episode, but we have more fun coming. We have another episode after this one. So, okay, I forget what this one's called, so I'm not even. But it starts off with Jedi with metal detectors. Now they're explorers, the Jedi, and they're taking samples because they're your future gardeners, galactic gardeners in outer space, taking samples and stuff like that. And we didn't feel the presence of anybody on that planet. Cool. Okay. And then we obviously know that all the budget went to Carrie Ann Moss. All the budget in this show went to Carrie Ann Moss, definitely. Well, of the acting, but I'm pretty sure she got paid the most out of anybody in here. But no, Andara is her name. Anything Carrie Ann Moss is in, anything she does, she's amazing. But yeah, so we get more flashbacks with Carrie Ann. So we basically go back. They show you the whole thing with the witch's temple, or witches freaking. How do you hide that? How did when you were coming in as Jedi, like on your ships and stuff, and scanning the planet, you just didn't see that? And there's a part in there when they say it must be an old mining colony. Y'all didn't check that? They're really making the Jedi look like idiots. I'm Sith all the way now, man. I'm about to tattoo Sith across my chest, bro. The dark side is right. Okay. So, yeah. Got Carrie Ann Moss. And then Tom, and they show when I call him Tom because you watch Game of Thrones. You watch keep that boy from a window. Do not let Tom and get near a window at all. So he gets possessed by the witch, and she says, "You want to go back? You want to go back to Coruscant?" Why does he want to go back to Coruscant so bad? It seems like he's just not in. He's not with it. And he's a Padawan, so you can expect that sometimes. And then I'm just sitting there. Don't show him a window, because that's what I first thought when she brought him into the dream stage, which was kind of cool. I'll give it that. That was a kind of cool sequence. But I'm like, just hey, if you want to get rid of him, just give him a window, and he'll just. If you watch Game of Thrones, but yeah. And then why is it that Lee Jong Jae learned English for this role, and he speaks English better than we speak English? Correct enunciation of stuff, pronouncing everything. You're going to be a star, Lee Jong Jae. You're going to be a star, and I want to see a young soul. I want to see a young soul, but I know in the show that they got to get rid of Soul somehow because he's whatever. So okay, and then I did notice the chemistry between Carrie Ann Moss and Lee Jong Jae, Soul, and Dara. Dude, their chemistry together is really good. I'll give it that. They have really good acting chemistry, and I would like to see out of Star Wars and in a movie or show that makes sense and team them up again, because it seems like they click, and they're the only ones that know how to act, like in the whole show. Yeah. So then you had what is it? Now we're thrust back into the identical twins that are not identical twins. They only become identical when they get older, because that's how genetics work and DNA. So at probably the age of like 20, they click in, and all of a sudden they're identical. Why do you use identical twins if you have identical people that are your main character? I don't understand. Like, what? Leslie Headland, like, what? Okay. And then we got this big door, small door. I didn't understand this concept of how to get in the pavilion into their friggin'. That thing is friggin' like a Mordor castle. You can spot that thing. It's not like fully cloaked. Like, you could have went to Lee Jong Jae Soul when he was following the kids and everything. It wasn't that hard to find. All you had to go was 100 feet that way to see the Hoover Dam. The witch's Hoover Dam is right there. I don't understand why they couldn't find. You didn't see that big structure when you came on your Jedi ships. You're like, oh, what's that? It looks like a mountain. Is that a wee little mountain over there with the little lights? Like what? Oh my gosh! And then so Soul. All right, so we do know that he's a former Golden Gloves champion. Now he is a rock climber. This dude, like, oh, I can't go through big door, small door, vault door, little door, big door, barn door. Why was the door so big if it's just that one little entrance? I don't understand that. Okay, so Soul rock climbs up, sneaks in, sees the whole thing. If you've been watching, I know a lot of you aren't watching the show. You're just watching my reviews, my spoiler reviews on it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going through the pain with y'all. It's fun. Come enjoy the experience. Actually, I'm taking all the brunt. It's like I'm the kid in high school that is standing in front of the bully so you don't get hit. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing this for you. No, for real. I do appreciate all the subscribers and everything. You guys are making this a fun ride, and I really appreciate all the subscribers. Yeah. So he climbs up, and then he sneaks in. He sees the whole thing, and then there's an abrupt sound that happens when Soul leaves, apparently, because one rock shifted. And you guys don't have like any type of security measures at all. So he saw the whole thing go down, and then he tells him, and then Carrie-Anne Moss calls him out like, "Oh, you're just doing this because you don't have a Padawan. I have a Padawan." It's one of those things like you guys are like high enough Jedi where that's beneath you to say something like that. But I get the context of it, and Soul really wants a Padawan, and he thinks she could be the one, May or Osha, whatever one. All right, so we got that, and then now we get to see the good old Witches of Eastwick all grouped together. And I don't know what's going. They have so much power, but they just don't have common sense, I guess. Like nobody has common sense in this world. So yeah, they're back, and then they're just chilling, doing their thing. The Witch Coven, old American Horror Story going on there, Coven. And then Jedi come back and they just rewire the door. So we don't notice that anybody's tapping into our electronics or anything. There's no warning that something's being tripped or anything like that. No, not at all. Yeah, but there was kind of a warning. We see it, and they're all just standing together. Didn't take tactical position, maybe right at big door, small door. So when the Jedi came through, you could have literally annihilated them if you guys are so strong. Yeah, and then so they can just roll up. They just roll up on the scene. The Jedi just roll up like, yo, I heard y'all got some kids here, yo. Let me see them. And then we got their wear protection. They just, instead of like, they can do all this. Oh, I don't want to ruin that. I'm going to get into that. But they could have done that thing that they could do and had the kids disappear and be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What? And then so they're testing the kids again. You get to see the test finally, the kind of the run through test yet again. And was that a Microsoft Windows tablet? Why do they have like this tablet thing? It looked like a tablet with like an outer box cover on it. Whatever. Just a little nitpick. And then so they find everything out and they're like, yo, we got to test kids. And then they say, because Tommy got possessed and said, do you want to go back to Coruscant? He was like, yeah, I want to go back to Coruscant with a Queen Anastasia, Anastasia. I don't understand. Anastasia. She kind of corrupted his mind a little bit. And then he's like, wait, what? We can't go back to Coruscant. And the thing is, they said that there's children there because that apparently the Jedi, they don't take the children, they just take the children. In the other episode, that's what they do. But obviously, they can't take the children because the Jedi Council told them no, not to take the children. But anybody that's that strong and force sensitive, wouldn't you want to take the children? No, we don't want those kids. We want the other kids that we take as Padawans. We want to torture the other. What? Okay. So yeah, Tommy goes buck wild. Like, yo, I'm out. Deuces. Wait, if I get them, I can go home. Bet. This dude is like, I know he's a Padawan and everything. He's like, nah, bro, we getting the hell out of here. And that's our key out. So he just bounces. Soul goes. I don't remember the little meeting between them two where they're like, oh, because Soul wanted a Padawan, and then old Tommen, whatever, it's another T name in it. Tommen from Game of Thrones is like, yo, bro, yo, let's go talk. Let's get him, bro. I don't understand. Did I miss that? Or it seems like, did I miss that? Or did everybody miss that? Okay, so he goes, buck wild goes. Now we find out that Anastasia is actually, she goes in mom mode, and Coral is the crazy one, and she's talking like, yo, I think it'd be all right if we just let one of them go, because we had the other one, and the other one we show more respect to, and she has the symbol and all that, and we all care about the other one. So so if we're going to actually play that role of having favorites, we'll keep the favorite, the other one can go. And then, I'm a mother first. I'm a mother. But this whole thing is confusing, right? So then she was actually, okay, I understood that part. She was like, as a mother, no, I'm going to let my child do her thing. But I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. So where's the electric fire lamp? So everything has some type of LED lighting around the whole facility. There's all this LED lighting, and then we have a fire lamp, apparently, that's put out at all doors where the fire is like concentrated through this tube, and it can concentrate up and out. Why don't we just use LED strip lighting? I have it actually in this area here. And then it burns concrete and metal again, a metal door, concrete facility, but it catches on fire. So that I don't know, maybe that laser fire flame in a tube is more it burns hotter, that it can melt concrete and a metal door no problem, and smoke out a whole facility that has these doorways and passageways and ventilation that I've seen that could actually, can you put the blower? We have a blower over top in the kitchen, right? There's a blower that sucks up steam and smoke, like we have that in our kitchen. You have this facility in outer space that can't diffuse flames or I don't even want to get on that. So yeah, and then she did manipulate Tom. She did. He was already on the edge. She pushed him over the edge. And then so what the hell did I write here? And then we have the spousal battle between Coral. Is it Coral or Coral? Whatever. The Zabrak, Darth Maul species, and Anastasia. And it's like, yeah, I want her to go. She needs to be free. And then Coral, the Zabrak, is like, no, they need to fight. It's like, no, I'm going to let her go. Okay, so when the Jedi get to you, but like we're having a little spousal argument, we want Osha to go with you. We want to keep May here. It'd have been fine. She wants to go. You agreed with her going, but no, you don't say anything. You just sit there. And what was all with the people with bows and arrows, like they were about to literally storm Helm's Deep again. They're all sitting up there, right? And then, so I guess she comes there. Is it Osha? May comes up like, no, I'm not going to, and the whole thing. And then you get to the point of they have this like standoff, like this old west standoff for no reason when both sides could have been like, hey, we don't want look, we need to figure this out. Will you willingly let her go? Like, we got to do a handshake. No. Anastasia just sits there like, does this whole tangent about being mother and all that, and forgets one key thing that she was doing. She was letting her go with you. We had an agreement, but obviously all parties did not get the memo, even the person that sent out the memo. So she does this essence transfer. When I don't understand this scene happened to essence transfer, and she's spreading her witch magic throughout to stop what is about to happen. For why is this happening? If you would have just said that, you wouldn't have to do that and be like, I'll handle my wife. I got this. Right? You know? Instead, she does the essence transfer and Soul's like, what the hell? And then stabs her because obviously the body is not gone with the essence transfer. So he was able to stab her, and then she goes to Soul, I was gonna let her go with you. Well, why didn't you lead with that? And then the Zabrak gets all pissed off, and the help up there that's on the ledge do nothing, but all of a sudden they're on the ledge and then they're on the ground doing a seance. So how did they get from there to there? Because there was one of those girls that was on the ledge. So you could be like, no, those were different witches. Yeah, I saw two of them. They were on that ledge there. And now they're on the ground all immediately. Doing a seance, hoods up, weapons gone. They did nothing. They helped out with nothing. Hey, if you see someone kill your covenant mother, wouldn't you want to shoot one of them arrows, try something? Or maybe we could do a whole essence transfer of all of you, wrapping everything. And they were like, you shouldn't have brought him. Who? And it's the Wookiee. It's all Wookiee. What is his name? Carnigan? Caladan? Caparin? I don't know. So she essence transfers super fast into the Wookiee. Like, one had turbo, one had dial-up. We had fiber and dial-up, apparently. So yeah, I did the essence transfer, boom. And then got into Wookiee's head. And Wookiee's fighting, or what is his name? Caladan? What is his name? Karak? Kanaka. Yeah, that's right. Kanaka. Tough acting Tanaka. Tanaka. Nunchucks. So he starts fighting Tom. And apparently Tommen is beast. I'll give Tommen that. He is beast with a lightsaber. I like the swinging around the back. That was dope. Like the lightsaber stuff in this is great. It's like turn everything off. Don't do subtitles. Just don't do that. And you had a good show. Just lightsaber battles. Nobody talking. Because you guys can't write a script, but you can do choreography. So he's doing everything, and the Wookiee, and it's like he was putting in more work than Soul. I was like, get it, Tommen, do your thing. I was like, stay away from the window, Tommen. It's all right, Tommen. Deceptive Bay Lord. It happened. But yeah. So yeah, he's really good with it. And then so I guess Wookiees' minds aren't fortified. I guess Wookiees are on the spectrum, apparently. They can just tap into a Wookiee's mind. They're weak in the mind, which I didn't like because I'm a Chewbacca fan, and this Kanaka is no Chewbacca. Put it that way. Yeah. So then Carrie-Ann Moss, with more of the budget, another probably $1 million for the scene for her, swoops in, tackles him, takes out his mind, because they were controlling his mind. So she did her essence transfer, but all the other witches were doing their thing over there, the seance, to control it. But who knows what happened to her, because she did essence transfer and just, I don't know. It was a weird part where she just takes the pain and anguish out of Kanaka's mind and brings him straight. And then all the witches just fall over and die. What kind of shitty witch magic is this? Your magic is terrible. Like all that pizzazz and all that you throw back in the thread. It's a thread. The force is a thread. And I can hold it into a little Saiyan ball. My little Dragon Ball. Where? It's shit. Because if you die from that, just like you put all your essence in somebody and then all this, you didn't have a plan B. Maybe one of the witches chill back, like, yo, just in case this happens. So it wasn't the rocks falling on him. It was the essence transfer that failed. I don't know. Somebody pulled the plug. It was dial up again. They were lagging. But yeah, and then saves the day, swoops in, and then I just don't understand how the witches die. And then we get to the point they got OSHA and the ship, and what is her name? And Dara, Carrie Ann Moss, and Soul have another great scene, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna lie. We're just not gonna tell him anything. And he's like, damn it, okay. Boom, end. All right, this show absolutely sucks. And yeah, it's terrible writing. If you turn everything off, turn the sound down and watch it. It's better. I'm actually going to try that tonight. Just turn it down, skip past everything else except for the fight scenes. And then you can turn it up. Matter of fact, don't watch anything but when you see a fight scene, when you see a lightsaber come out, just go to that part and watch it. And it'll be great. They could have put all the lightsaber things in and be a grade A fan film. I don't know. It's one more week. One more week. One more week, people. That'll be my last one for this, and I can move on. So I'm gonna be dropping a couple other videos tonight, and tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I want everyone to subscribe, and I do mean everyone.